Hello again, my name's Gsmeel. Well, there's all kinds of speculation going on about that Malaysian flight that disappeared. You know, there's two individuals that boarded with stolen passports. Apparently, according to the media, they've identified who they are, but they won't tell us their nationalities. Now, something else that you may or may not remember. EgyptAir Flight 990 on October 31st, 1999, with 217 people on board, crashed into the Atlantic Ocean. At first, it was determined that it must have happened due to mechanical failure. And when the black boxes were recovered, there was absolute, undeniable proof that there was no mechanical failure. The aircraft was plunged into the ocean in a dive by the first officer. He was a relief pilot, Gsmeel al-Batouti, B-A-T-O-U-T-I. You want to bet that he was an extremist radical Muslim? Yeah, see, on international flights, they have relief pilots. And the reason that is they're only allowed to fly so many hours. I remember flying to Australia, and they had 3 sets of relief pilots on that Boeing 747, the extended version, the Boeing 300. In either case, people need to take a look and see if, in fact, that might have been what happened here. And if he wasn't a Muslim, I'm referring to the first officer or the captain, how is it that the authorities know who these other 2 individuals are, but they won't tell us their identities? And I got to believe the reason is they don't want it to be connected to a terrorist action, because this administration doesn't believe that terrorists exist. You know? Well, actually, I'm sure they know they exist because they support them. What they don't want to admit is that they were culpable, they were responsible for this horrific event of, what, 200 and some odd people being dashed into the ocean. Yeah, it's sick, folks. Hopefully they'll find the wreckage, and hopefully once again the black box will let us know who did what when. The simple fact that there was no warning given, the simple fact that there was no transponder message sent out, tells me one of 2 things. Either they had a catastrophic failure in mid-flight due to an explosion, or the captain of the flight did the same thing that the first officer of EgyptAir Flight 990 did on October 31st, 1999, when he dove the passenger jet into the Atlantic Ocean. Either way, you gotta be careful when you get on one of these planes. You don't know who's flying it. You don't know what his or her fanatical, cultish beliefs are. Just a word of thought. Just a word of thought.